What is up, YouTube? It's Crimson Knight Zelman here, and I have a battle here against kiyo392. It was a nice little OU match we had, and right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning over here. So don't ask me why I'm up. It's just I figured I should record this battle at some point in time, and I had some free time now, and I just decided to get around to doing it. So right here I have kind of like pretty much like I want to say a rain team. It's more so just a disrupting team because it's a Polytoad I can use as a wall kind of for certain things and change up the weather. Blastoise, he's that physical. He's a phaser. Dragonite, he's gonna be my attacker here. So is my Scissor, Latios, and Dusknoir. And on his team he has that Landorus, Tyranitar, Celebi, Scissor, Slowbro, and Sandslash. So I can tell he's going to be wanting to get the sand up here. So when we start off with this battle, he's going to lead off here with his Tyranitar, and I'm going to lead off with my Dragonite. Just hoping to threaten anything out, because it'd be a little bit easier to do that. But seeing as he leads out with a Landorus instead... Wow, I said he would lead off with a Tyranitar. But he leads off with Landorus instead, and I fear the HPI's Expert Belt set. It turns out he's running a Choice Scarf set, which I learned later on in the match, but I just switched straight out to my Polytoad just to get the rain up. And he goes for a U-turn here. And I believe he U-turns into... he U-turns into a Celebi here. So right here I go for a Toxic, which I really shouldn't have gone for a Toxic. Or no. What did I go for here? I don't remember. I switched out. Oh yeah, okay, I switched out. Go to my Scissor, and he ends up going for a Thunder Wave, which was a good move on his part because now my Scissor is crippled, and he really isn't going to be that much of a threat as he should have been through this match. So, you know, he goes for a Baton Pass. I decided to just attempt to set up and hopefully hit something with some power, and I was going to go for a Pursuit there, but I didn't. I felt like it was too risky. So I decided to set up a Swords Dance. Seeing that he goes into his own Scissor, I fear the Choice Bandit superpower, so I ended up bouncing out. And I go into my wall, my Dusknoir, just hoping so I can burn that Scissor of his, so that way it's less of a threat to mine and the rest of my team. He goes for his own Sword Stance. He gets up his +2. And right here he switches. Good play on his part. He goes into Celebi just to take the burn since it has natural cure. It's pretty much going to take all the statuses I deliver. And all he has to do is predict when I'm going to do it. So, good move to you for Kiyo there. And my Dusknoir is playing the role of double wall. So it's like I can take any hit that this Celebi wants to give out. So I went for a Shadow Sneak just to get off some more damage on it. Because I do want that problem, like, you know, kind of out of my way. He goes for another Thunder Wave, which paralyzes my wall. Didn't bother me too much, but it ended up coming into a big play here because an unparalyzed wall would have been a lot better to have than the paralyzed wall. So, you know, derp on me. Oh well. So right here you would draw Celebi, and I think I went for another Shadow Sneak just to get off more damage as he goes into Tyranitar. And now his weather is induced. I predict that he's going to go for Rocks, so I decided, well, after the Shadow Sneak, I predicted he's going to go for Rocks instead of the Crunch because he's going to think I'm going to bounce out. And I chose to stay in and just go in for a Will-O-Wisp just so I can burn that Tyranitar. So he goes for his Rocks, like I said. And now I'm about to burn him with Will-O-Wisp. And yeah, that Tyranitar is now less of a threat than what it should have been. All it is now is just kind of a weather inducer, so... Right here, I believe he's going to go for a Crunch, as I'm going to go for... I think I went for an Earthquake, but I get Parahaxed here. Can't really remember. Yeah, he goes for Crunch, so, you know, he tries to get off some damage on Dusknoir. But I take that very nicely, since I am a dual wall. And yeah, I got the Parahax. I went for an Earthquake, get the Parahax, you know, damn. Wow. I can't really think of a lot to say here besides just kind of watching this battle kind of like unfold. I switch out here, decide to go to my Polytoad just to get the rain again. And I believe he switches out predicting my switch and goes into his... Can't remember who he... No, he goes for another crunch. Holy crap. I don't know, I would have switched out there, but he went for a crunch. So, you know, not gonna knock what he's doing. I mean, he ended up winning this battle anyway, so obviously I did something a little bit wrong, but yeah. So he switches out now. He goes to the Celebi. I think he drew out... No? I don't get it. I do not understand. Oh well, so Celebi's not poisoned. So seeing that his Celebi is poisoned, I'm going to go for Protect here just to get up some more HP. And with the leftovers, and hopefully make Politoed still, you know, more useful for later game. And right here, yeah, set up for the Protect. And now his now the Toxic's gonna start doing 12% damage instead of what it should have done. He goes for a Recover, seeing that I'm gonna sit there and Toxic stall him, and I probably should have predicted that, but I don't know. I was thinking he would have packed Heal Bell, but oh well, you know, it's whatever. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made. Alright, so right here I go into my Dragonite. For the sake of my life, I don't even know why I went for a Dragonite right here. Because I did forget their Stealth Rocks up, and he got a free Baton Pass out. So now my multi-skill is broken, because I want to be, you know, dumb and not remember things. And then he has Slowbro. And Slowbro, I know, is... The set normally packs Flamethrower for Ferrothorn. But in this case, he had Ice Beam, which really didn't shock me too much. I just was expecting a Flamethrower in this sense. So I went for a Dragon Dance, seeing as, you know, he was just going to wall whatever hit I had. And he has to go to Ice Beam. Like, straight to the dome, just Ice Beam. So, I live with 1 HP, somehow, random, luck, and he gets a Freeze Hack. So my luck runs out with that 1 HP, while he gets a Freeze Hacks on a Slowbro. And right here I go for the Extreme Speed just to kind of thaw out. He goes for a Skull, which is obviously going to kill off my Dragonite, which is really going to suck, but, you know, that was my bad play, so I guess it kind of deserved to happen. And right here I'm about to go into my no-fly zone, which is my Latios, because, you know, Latios is a no-fly zone. Why? Because I packed that Thunder in the Rain, so now we got a dead Slowbro coming up, just taking the Thunder to the dome. To the dome. So Slowbro's gonna, you know, take that hit, and he's gonna die actually, because I believe that was a crit. No, it wasn't even a crit. I guess I just overwhelmed it. Well, you know what? I'm Expert Belted. That's probably it. Yeah, that's what it is. That Expert Belt. So right here, his Scarf Landers goes for a U-turn. He gets off such a decent amount of damage on me that I almost like I predicted the switch. But I didn't want to switch because, I don't know, I was confident. But I went for a Surf, predicting his switch with Landorus. So, you know, in the long run of things, it was alright. So he lost his Weather Inducer, but like I said, I still lost this battle. So it's alright. So the Surf is going to take out Tyranitar, you know, special defense bulk or not. 2 Surfs is going to 2-hit KO it, no problem. But Sandstorm damage is going to rack up, and... I'm gonna have to fodder off my Latios here because I can't do much without choice Scarf Landorus. And now that I'm looking at this battle, this team I have no one who's Scarfed, so I have no way of outspeeding that Landorus. I think I was just probably thinking of like walling hits and then delivering. I don't know, whatever. It is like I don't know. Wasn't okay. Put it this way, it wasn't how I planned on picturing a team. Like, it was just kind of sloppy. So right now he goes into Scissor, and I go into Politoed. Wow. And he goes for a Swords Dance, and I believe right here I went for a Scold? No, right? No, I'm going to go for a Scold next turn, hoping to get a burn damage off. No, I didn't. I went to go Protect. What did I Protect for? Oh, I protected because I feared the Bullet Punch, and he ends up going for Bug Bite, so... I get a little bit more HP, hoping I can live a +1 Bug Bite. But, you know, I don't think I could just because Scissors, he's a thug, dude. Scissors an absolute thug. You're not packing HP at fire, and then he's in the rain, so it's like I had to hit it with an Earthquake, and I don't have anything to Earthquake it, so, you know, I'm at a loss here. I'm about to get swept by a Scissor. It's all well though, because my mistakes, my plays, whatever. I learn from 'em. Right here, I have my Dustin out to take a hit because I know I can live a +1 bullet punch just because I'm bulky as hell. Like, he's the dual wall with the max nature in defense, and I go for a will-o-wisp and I miss. So that will-o-wisp that I could have landed probably would have helped, but seeing how the scissor just kind of ran like train on my team and he paralyzed my Dustin, he just had the better strategy right here, and right now it's just oh well, nothing I can do about it. So right here I'm going to beatbox the Blastoise. So hoping I can Dragon Tail his scissor away, but he gets a bug bite off and beatbox dies because beatbox needs to stop beatboxing in battle. Just want him to take a hit. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, I went for Skull. Why did I go for Skull? I made a lot of goofy plays in here. Oh well, so I scold Scissors. Scissors health drops. Beatbox is 52 HP. He's gonna die to another bug bite, but his life orb damage is gonna KO the Scissors. So Scissors is no longer really gonna. Well, you know what? He already did his job, so I can't say he's not gonna threaten my team. Scissor did the job it needs to. He goes into Landorus, and all I have left now is my no fly zone, and I think that's it. Yeah. Because right here he's just going to... No, Stealth Rock's going to kill me off. And then, what else do I have right here? I can't remember. Who's my last... Oh, yeah, my poor little Scissor. Yeah, my paralyzed Scissor. I think I went for a Bullet Punch right here. Just to get off some damage. And it did a decent amount, But since my life orb damage just brought me in the range of being killed by an Earthquake, that's what ends up happening. Scissor dies. To an earth. Well, no. So yeah, I take an Earthquake. I go for another Bullet Punch. I get the Parahacks, and then he Earthquakes. And yeah, that's pretty much the game right there. So good game, Kiyo. I had a lot of fun. This is Crimsonite Zelma. I'm signing out for the night, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Go check out kiyo392 and his channel. He's an awesome battler, great friend. So you know how it is. Peace.